Hey YouTube, Nintendo Bigfoot 85 here, coming to you to show you something special that happened a few weeks ago. Well, a few weeks ago, it was my birthday on April the 28th. I have finally turned 16 years old. And well, I got something special. I was convinced that I was getting a DSi, which I did not end up getting, but I got something much better. I got a Nintendo Wii for my birthday. While some of you may not think it's that special that I got a Wii for my birthday, I was pretty freaking happy. But what I'm gonna do for you today, I'm not unboxing it because it's already been unboxed for 3 weeks. I'm going to show you everything that comes with it when you get it. Of course, first of all, first thing you're gonna see, of course, is the Wii itself. Yes, it is this big. Actually, it's actually pretty small. It's about the size of a CD-ROM drive from a computer. It's a small, very, very light system. A lot smaller than a PS3 and an Xbox 360. But it can be set down either horizontally or vertically. On the front of the system, you have the, of course, the disc slot. Which around it, you may be able to see, you may not, but this little bar on the inside, it's actually a light. The whole thing glows blue when you put a disc in, or when Wii Connect 24 gets something new. You have your power button, which glows. It's red when it's completely off, yellow when it's on standby with Wii Connect 24 turned on, and it is green, of course, when it's turned on. You have a system reset button and an eject button to eject the disc. Also on the front you have this little flap. You open it up, it has an SD card slot for putting pictures on the Wii, and now because of the new Wii 4.0 menu, you can put your WiiWare and Virtual Console games on the SD card and launch them directly from the card. Here you have a sync button, which is used for syncing up new Wii remotes to the system. Nothing on the side, just a couple of badges. There's the Nintendo badge right there, and the ATI badge. On the back you have dual USB ports, a small fan, AV multi-out, which can also be used for the component, and S-video. There's no HDMI on this thing, but who needs it? We have a sensor bar plug, which is that orange one, and the small one on the bottom is for the 12-volt DC in. Other side, there's nothing. Bottom, there's a small cooling port. On the top, you have two more flaps, and these are GameCube controller ports for the GameCube ports, and it actually says it right there. It says, see if I can get it. Nintendo GameCube controller has 4 ports. The other port is for Nintendo GameCube memory cards. Say if you play Luigi's Mansion, Super Smash Bros. Melee, Super Paper Mario, 1000-Year Door, any GameCube game, you can save it on here. Or you can use the GameCube ports for the Virtual Console or WiiWare games. It can also be used for Super Smash Bros. Brawl if you decide to use that controller. You also have a stand that comes with it, a small silvery stand with a clear plastic base on the bottom, so it'll stand up. And see this little port right here, it goes right over that cooling port, so it'll cool off when it's playing and it sets on it. And look at that. It looks pretty cool when it's setting up, and it's actually pretty sturdy. Of course, not on my bed, it's not. But also inside the box, you have the power plug. Of course, you have the DC plug at one end, and the good thing is a standard plug at the bottom, at the end of it. One small bad thing is the fact that it comes with this big brick, but it is much better to have the brick in the middle of the cord and at the end where the plug is. Here we have the AV plug. No, it's not the same as a GameCube plug. It is completely different. The whole cord is gray. This is just a standard composite video for video and left and right audio. It actually puts out very decent graphics, especially even for something like Guitar Hero. It does have very good graphics, and I was impressed because they're a little better and about right on par as, say, the PlayStation 2 over there. That slim. I figured it would be okay, but it ends up having extremely good graphics. Also, you have your controls. You have the standard Wii remote, white. Port on the bottom for the nunchuck. It's got an A button. And see, those flashing blue lights actually serve a second purpose other than telling you which controller you're using. I'm going to go ahead and warn you ahead of time that I might have to split this video into two parts, or into multiple parts, because, well, I have a lot of stuff to show you. But, other than showing what controller you're using, 1, 2, 3, or 4, when you click on it, the lights light up, and that shows you how much battery power you have left. Like it shows 3 bars. When it gets down to 1 flashes, 2 flashes. If it's completely charged, it'll have 4. And of course, I got an extra Wii remote with it. This one's got the jacket grip on it, which it actually does give you a lot better grip on the system. See, this one has all 4 flashing, so it has full battery power. And the jacket has a little flap over it, over the port, so that dust can't get in. And this is the strap, little wrist strap. It has a little clasp on it. You can unclamp and slide it up and down to tighten it onto your wrist so it doesn't come off when you're using it during gameplay. Have the standard nunchuck controller, which is actually pretty comfortable in the hand. It's got a small analog thumbstick, 2 buttons on it. Oh, and by the way, all these controllers I will some of these I will review at different times. But this one's wired. Small analog thumbstick equal to that of the C stick, or the main thumbstick on the GameCube controller. Has a C and a Z button on it, which are especially used for games like Brothers in Arms. Use them for aiming and what was it? I don't remember what the other one's for, but of course this just plugs in to it like so, and then it's part of it. I also have a special accessory that I got. You may not have seen this before. This is the Nyko Kama, or Kama. It's a wireless. This is the wireless model nunchuck. It has the C and Z buttons. The Z button is red. The blue one is the C button. It's got a little lip on it, so it'll have a trigger-like feel. Has a complete analog thumbstick with instead of it having this little octagonal shape around it, you can hear the click. This is completely smooth. It's got a really comfortable rubberized top. Has a power button that turns it on, and when it flashes when it's not connected to something else. You just hold it down to turn it off. But it is pretty comfortable. It just uses 2 AAA batteries. It's got its own wrist strap, and here's a receiver. And all this does, it just plugs into the bottom like this. And it becomes sort of an extension to it, but it's still comfortable. I've actually seen that it works a little better for boxing on Wii Sports. It actually helped me win a few fights, but it's kind of really a backup. So for me, it's more of a backup right now. There's also a wired Kama, but I got the wireless one, which is really good. Alright, I'm going to have to split it right now. See you in part 2.